Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know I'm really late, I'm super late, but I finally got the ultimate Chucky. I've been dying to get one of these and I finally had the extra cash to get one. I know these are old news by now, I know you guys have seen them all over the place, but you're more than welcome to stick around and watch me open this box. Alright, so the audio for this video clip was corrupted, so I have to do a voiceover. But here we have the ultimate Chucky, and right off the bat, he looks really cool. I really like the design they did on the box. They made it look old and beat up. I guess they were going for a look like he's being sold secondhand, waiting for another victim to buy him. Let's go ahead and open him and check him out. So he looks great. I like the bloody handprints on the inside of the box. That's a nice touch. I did notice that the tape and some of the wires seem to have been tampered with, so I don't know if I got sold a used one. Who knows, this doll might actually be possessed and this is the last time you guys will ever see me. Alright guys, so here he is out of the box and I think he looks really good. I've been wanting one of the evil versions of the good guy doll for a while. So far everything looks pretty good on the doll. The clothes, the shoes, the paint job on the face, the hair, everything looks pretty good. I do have a few issues that I'll mention here in a second, but overall the doll looks great. As most of you guys know, the eyes are posable. You can open the back of the head and there is a mechanism behind the eyes that you can use to move the eyes around. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So the eyes look good. The mechanism works great on my doll, so no complaint there. One of the first complaints that I have, and it's something that I noticed right away, the magnets on this doll are pretty weak. The back of his head kept coming off, so I added a little bit of Velcro, as you can see there, just to help the back of his head stay on a little bit better. But yeah, the magnets are pretty weak. Now, I did know about this issue before I bought the doll. I had seen people talking about it online. There's a lady that made this great video where she talks about the magnets, and she tells you where you can get replacement magnets that are much stronger for the doll. I'll go ahead and link that video in the description in case you guys want to check that video out. She tells you what size to buy, where to buy the magnets. So I found that video really helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and order myself some of those magnets for my doll. But yeah, the hands and the head come off very easily as well. So yeah, that's not great. They really should have used some better magnets for this doll, especially for the price that they're charging for this. One of my other complaints about the doll is I think the face is a little bit too pink. I don't know what color it's gonna look like on camera, but in person it's a little too pink. I don't know if that's my specific copy that came out that way, or if they're all like that. I kind of feel like it's only mine. It's a little too pink for my taste. It's not a big deal. It's just something that I noticed right away, and it kind of does bother me a little bit, but not really a big deal. My only other issue with this doll are the coveralls are too tight. If you look up pictures of any of the screen used Chucky dolls, the coveralls are kind of baggy. So here on this doll, for instance, you can see where the bottom of the torso and the legs connect. You can kind of see that crease there. You shouldn't be able to see that. There should be a lot more room in that area and around the legs. So not a big deal. I'm guessing that they do this to save money on fabric. They make the coveralls a little bit smaller. Not a big deal, but just something I noticed. They should definitely be a little bit more baggy. But other than those few small things, the doll looks great. Now, this Ultimate Chucky doll does have 2 other heads that you can buy. You have to buy them separately. That's kind of how they get you there. And these other 2 heads are $200 each. So if you want to get both of them, that's an extra $400 on top of the $500 or $600 that most people paid for the doll. So pretty expensive there. Now I do have these other 2 heads, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. Alright, so here we have the Tommy good guy from Child's Play 2, and this box is really cool. I really like the images that they put on the box. I think it looks really nice. And this head does come with 2 hands, so you can have alternate hands for your Ultimate Chucky doll. The Ultimate Chucky doll comes with a closed fist, and the other hand is open, so that you can put stuff in its hand, like knives and other kinds of weapons. These hands are just your basic regular good guy hands. As some of you guys probably know, the good guy doll in Child's Play 2 looked a little bit different than the good guy doll in Child's Play 1. They changed his design a little bit, so they look a little bit different. So it's cool to have this Child's Play 2 version of the good guy doll. I of course have my Child's Play 1 good guy back there. You can kind of see him in the background there. So there it is, guys. There's the Tommy head and hands. I think this looks great. I really have no complaints about this at all. I've been really excited to get this ever since they announced it, so I'm really happy to have it now. Let's go ahead and put this stuff on the ultimate Chucky body and see how that looks. So there it is, and I think he looks amazing. Child's Play 2 is probably my favorite Child's Play movie. It's kind of tied between 1 and 2, but Child's Play 2 is just a great Chucky movie. It's so much fun, and I really love the look of this version of the Good Guy doll. So I'm just really happy with it. No complaints at all. It looks amazing. So Trick or Treat Studios mass produces these, but they were originally made by a guy named Garrett Zima. He makes these custom Chucky dolls, and he's a really talented artist. I'll leave a link to his Instagram in the description if you guys want to go check him out. But I guess he struck a deal with Trick or Treat Studios, and they were able to mass produce these dolls. So a big thanks to Garrett Zima, and a big thanks to Trick or Treat Studios for providing us with these replicas. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other head. Alright guys, so here we have the Child's Play 3 pizza face head. And this thing looks really cool. I really like the gore effect that they did on the side of the face there. Now we did get fucked on this particular head because it was supposed to come with its own set of hands, just like the Child's Play 2 Tommy head. However, they weren't able to do it, I believe because of the licensing issue, which really sucks because the hands are cool. But I guess we just have to be grateful that we got it in the first place. So I guess you can't really complain much there. I do feel like they should have made it a little bit cheaper since it didn't come with the hands, but it's whatever. Alright, I went ahead and darkened the light a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. But there it is. I think it looks really good. Again, I really like the gore part of the face. This one also has the posable eyes, just like the other two heads. I do have a small issue with this face, or with this head, and that would be the teeth. I think the teeth are a little bit donkey-ish. I don't know why they made it that way. It's not a big deal, but it's just something I noticed, and some other collectors have agreed. There's a guy on Instagram by the name of Zuzu Dolls that fixes the teeth. He takes the donkey teeth out and puts a new pair of teeth that look really good. So he just does custom work on Chucky dolls. So go check him out on Instagram if you want. I'll link his Instagram in the description. But again, really not a big deal. If you're a nitpicky person, then I guess it'll bother you. But other than that, this thing is really cool. I think it's really awesome. I might send it off to him to get fixed, but I might not. It doesn't really bother me. I don't really care too much. Okay, so all of a sudden he wants to fall over, so I have to hold him now. But there he is, guys. There's the Child's Play 3 version of Chucky. And I think this is probably my favorite of the 3 variants. I think he looks really cool. I really like Child's Play 3 a lot. I think it's a great Chucky movie. That whole scene at the end with the carnival and everything is really iconic. And I just vividly remember watching that as a kid. And it really kind of warped my mind into the weirdo that I am today. But you guys let me know which one of these 3 Chucky variants do you guys like the best. I definitely think I like this one the best, but you guys let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Now before I end the video, I do have something you guys might have not seen so many times before. Let me go ahead and grab that really quick. Alright guys, so here is the Child's Play 2 knife hand. I actually made this myself, and I'm going to be producing these and selling them on my store. This one is the prototype, but I'm really happy with the way it came out. If you guys are interested in one of these, I'll link my shop in the description. And you guys can also message me on Instagram if you're interested. I'll link my Instagram in the description as well. And make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I'll be posting updates on the knife hand, and I post all of my masks and stuff there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.